7 a.m. April 3rd. I can't remember the dream that I just had, but maybe it'll come back to me while I'm telling the other ones. Well, really, not other ones. I just remember one dream, but it had 3 parts. It was on a college campus because I had just started going back to school, and there was like this, I don't know what the preferred term is now, if it's still appropriate to call them little people, but there's this woman who was a little person. It feels weird saying that. There's got to be a better term. And she was like, she like went to the people that the staff of the school and was like telling them that I was anti-Semitic to try and like get me kicked out of school. And it was just like because she was jealous of me. She like was trying to wield her power as a little person to like bully me, basically. Yeah, so I like confronted her, and I don't know, yeah, I don't know what that was. It was weird. But then like I was outside of the building where my next class was, and there was this like huge like it was like this flying projector screens thing. Well, not projector screens, like billboards. That's what the word. It had like, it was like rectangular shaped, and it had 2 like billboard screens on the, like one on the top and one on the bottom that could bend either way, and there were screens on either side of it, on both sides, and then the middle part was like black, I don't know, some kind of like flying cockpit, and whatever the I don't know exactly how it flew. Like maybe it had some kind of a propeller system inside of that black thing. But like we were out there, and I looked up and saw it, and like the screens kind of like pointed in on us, and I was like, what the hell is that thing? And I didn't really pay attention to what was showing on the screens, but it was just kind of creepy, and I was like, man, it's like watching us. And so I was like, I'm going inside, and it's like right inside the building, and then it followed and went to the windows and was like flying around the windows around the perimeter of the building, like watching me. I was like, that thing's fucking creepy. Oh my gosh. With its like 2 screens that were like moved to like, oh, anyway. So then like I went up to the front of the classroom, and there was this like, I started to get a flash of the dream that I forgot before I went to sleep, but it didn't actually show. So I went up to the front of the classroom, and there was this like huge thick book that was like leather bound, like thick leather bound, sort of like padded, and I opened it up, and like the pages were, it was black paper, and like really really super tiny, teeny tiny writing, and like it was all like metaphysical art and stuff, and like the writing was so small that like you'd have to have like a magnifying lens or something to read it. Like I was really trying to read it, but it was all like this occult information and stuff. And I was looking at it like, oh, this is fascinating, like going through it. And then this guy came in, and he was like this, like, I guess he was like the I don't know what they call him when you're at a university. It was like the principal of the school, the guy who was running the school. I should know that. They probably have, it's probably still president or principal. I don't know. But he was like this bald, biker looking dude wearing all black. And he like came and was like, oh, I left that book, you know, and I was like, oh, this is yours, I'm sorry. And I was like, what is this? It's so fascinating. And I was like, it's all this like occult information. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, this is interesting to me, but I don't really like all the like Aleister Crowley, like Anton LaVey stuff like that. And he said that he was fully into that kind of like the Crowley, Anton LaVey stuff. Which honestly, I think that those two guys were just like some fucking dorks that figured out that they could like get sex out of gullible women if they like claimed to be magical somehow. Like, not buying it. So like, yeah, he said that, and I was like, we should have a conversation sometime, because I want to know like why you would be into those guys. Like, I was just like, really? Because, you know, he seemed like he was an intelligent person. You know, he's like running a university. So I thought it was kind of funny that he said that was like really his thing. Gosh, I can't remember the last dream that I had. Like twice since I woke up, it like flashed for a second, a scene from it, and I like almost remembered, and then it went away. So I guess I'll write it later if it comes back to me. Write it or record it or something. But those were the dreams I had last night.